Hey everybody, and welcome to another 5-minute tech tip with Dave Casuto, SF Tech Training. And in this video, it's going to be a follow-up to a previous lesson where we were working with VLOOKUP, and I suggested that we work with something called data validation in order to create a drop-down menu to very quickly and easily change these values. So these are VLOOKUPs, right? And they're all looking up this data here. And it'd be very kind of cumbersome and laborious for me to, every time I want to change this to another employee, I've got to type that in. So what I want to do is just create a drop-down menu. So that's what's known as data validation. So I'm going to create a drop-down menu to do this. So how am I going to do it? Very easily, click on A6 over here, go over here to data, and then you will see kind of hiding in here, it says data validation. Little dialog box pops up. And it's asking me for my validation criteria, right? And I actually only just want a drop down. So you can see here I have something called list. But you can do any kind of data validation, like it might be a date, or it might be like a date range, it could be custom, text list, so all kinds of different things you can do. So basically with data validation, you're just telling it like, hey, I want to be able to have data that fits this criteria, so nobody can put different types of data in there. Okay, so I only want people to choose from the drop-down menu so there's no errors. So nobody can type out E0005 or something like that instead of just 2 zeros. Okay, so I want to be able to make it so it's very kind of airtight. All right, you can do the same thing with any of these. So we're just going to choose the list option. And it's saying, hey, well, what is the source, right? What am I putting in there? Now I can easily type these out, and it could just be like departments that you're putting in there, or cities or states or something like that separated by commas. You can certainly do that, but I already have them listed here. So all I'm going to do is click here, highlight all of them, and then this is going to populate my drop-down menu. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do here is put in a little title. Totally optional, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to say choose from drop-down menu, and then I can put in a message, please. Okay, and then my error, you will see when somebody doesn't do it right, okay, I can put in a little note here, please only select items from drop-down menu. Okay. Now, what's interesting is that I also have this thing called style, which I think is kind of a misnomer. Really what it should be is like permission level, because you have stop, which basically says, hey, we're not going to let them go anywhere unless they choose from the drop-down menu. Warning is like a little slap on the wrist, right? Maybe a little harder. It's saying, hey, you know what? I'm doing my job here. Please, can you just choose from the drop-down menu? But you can very easily override that. Where information is a little more wimpy, and you can just sort of just say, hey, listen, I'm just going to keep going. So they don't really kind of give you too much of a warning. It's just kind of like for your information. So let me go ahead and just do stop. I'm going to click OK, come up to the top, and you'll see when I click here, I get a little drop-down menu, and I also get a little note here. This could get a little bit kind of annoying after a while, so maybe you don't need that. But if you're working with a lot of new people, interns, new employees, and it keeps happening, maybe you need to have this thing here. All right, so I'm going to click on the drop down and look at that. And watch how everything changes so quickly and easily. And you could be using this for so many different ways. One of my clients I worked with, they had a paycheck that they were working with, and they actually just wanted to fill in all of the information for all of their employees just by simply clicking their social security number, and then all of their salary information, their addresses, their taxes, and everything just automatically populated, and they just have all their employees inside of a drop-down menu. So there's a lot of uses for this. And you can also see, let me find another example. This is for HLOOKUP, okay, and you can see quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, all referring back to these guys. All right, and then notice how everything changes. This is an HLOOKUP as opposed to a VLOOKUP. All right. So a lot of good value for this, and again, you can use this in a number of different ways. This is just for VLOOKUP. All right, so if you want to learn more about VLOOKUP, check out our other video on that, just done right before this. And any other requests you have for me and the team, please let me know through our YouTube channel and through LinkedIn. And also you can find us at our website, sftechtraining.com. And we'll see you in the next 5-minute tech tip. Thank you.